Wait, it's my favorite thing. I literally was
Did you get the frozen coffee?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I would have gotten you. I don't have your number.
No, I know. And I felt bad because I was like, I'm going to roll in here with the frozen coffee.
Wait,
and I didn't offer you
I
one.
should have gotten you one.
No, it's on its way.
Wait, that's so funny. We were literally right there.
But
Are
I'm
you getting
doing-
tuna melt as well?
Okay, I really wanted a tuna melt.
Why is it so good from there?
I've never had it
No,
from
you
there.
need to try it. And I'm not. Love tuna melt, but not in the way that I'm getting.
Are we rolling, by the way? Because this is really important information. We're just talking about tuna melts, and then I'll introduce you formally. I do this all the time. I'm so not used to having guests that I just start talking about tuna, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, there's another person here. It's just not me, and the voices in my head. Back to the tuna melt really quickly. I dream of tuna melts, but I'm going to tell you a secret, okay?
Yes.
I have high mercury in my loins.
Oh.
So, am I still eating sushi? Not the thing I'm supposed to say on a microphone, but 100%. I'm still eating sushi, high quality sushi.
Yeah.
Come at me, call CPS. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
But
Do you do cold cuts?
I do everything.
Yeah.
Whatever type of parent or person is like neurotic type A, that ain't me.
No, I'm the most type B. Like when I think about putting the little star on the face of the kid, I'm like, I'm gonna forget.
Oh yeah, totally. I can't even be bothered with that.
I have a new boyfriend who has no social media.
Perfect.
And actually I haven't talked about him yet, but it's like I'm not going to put him on social media, even though I want to, because it's like people love when you post your partner.
Sure.
Like, to be chosen as a woman is such a big deal. Like
I
good for
know.
me. 34, I finally got it.
Wait, can I introduce you quickly? And then we're going to talk about the tuna melt and your boyfriend. New York Times bestselling author, hello, a future rich person.
Yes, girl.
Which we love. The cover is to die for. Haley Sachs, welcome to the Bitch Bible. Thank you so much.
Well, you know that I don't know what you call, I'm a bitch. Like, what do you call your group of girls?
I do not insult the beautiful men and women that listen to this podcast by placating them with a quippy little name. I think that's rude.
Okay. Well, I understand, but I will say that if there was a name, I would be part of it.
Oh my God.
And it's been such a long time. I truly am a fan from afar, a fan of your DMs. This is a dream come true. You were the highlight of my press tour.
Oh my God. Said nobody ever.
No, I just you're the real deal. And I know I just we're girls.
We're girls.
We're girls.
No, 100%. We're already tits deep in tuna melts.
We're tits deep in tuna melts. We're just Jewish gals making our way in media.
I know.
We are doing different things. Some of us are talking about money. Some of us are talking about whatever you talk about.
Literally nothing.
Anything. Yeah. No, but it's always popping off. The clips are going.
The clips are doing good. Josh is doing a real bang up job. He's not here yet because he's bringing me the chicken Caesar wrap and the frozen coffee with protein decaf.
Do you do half sweet?
I do have sweet, of
Same.
course.
Because you can't, if they offer you the half sweet, you can't not do it.
I'm also
are you a monster?
Not trying to get gestational diabetes again.
True. Oh, again.
I didn't technically have it the first go, but I was on the brink.
Okay, well, I'm trying Lunin water for the first time. I'm in LA for one day.
I know. I was going to say, who the fuck gave you the Lunin water?
And I thought you might think that I was sort of that girl.
No, by the way.
I told my publicist, I was like, Jackie's going to really, this is going to be huge for my relationship with her, that I'm having the Lunin. Because I know you are sort of a health girl.
I keep it to myself, but I purchased Lunin water at Air
Do you
One?
want a swig?
Now we're sharing water.
Take a swig, girl. They've marketed it so
beautiful.
that we're who wants to try this?
I will tell you something. I was very concerned about microplastics for a while and the toxins and the this and all, I was getting hit with a bunch of fodder on Instagram and TikTok. I am now going completely the opposite direction. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You want more plastics?
I don't care.
Do you know what I don't care that much about microplastics, but something that I worry about is I've seen the studies about how people who do housework have more cancer because they're around cleaning supplies.
Okay, well, I do not need to worry about that.
Same, but you know what I do worry about, Jackie, is hairspray.
Oh, I'm fucked then.
Yeah, because I'm every time, I'm getting my hair done all the time, and they're and I'm more hairspray, you gotta make it set. And then I'm shit, I'm hotboxing myself right now with aerosol.
Wait, that's a crazy revelation for me.
Yeah, that's a new fear unlocked.
In between blow dry transition days,
Of
I
course,
call them.
Yeah.
My only go-to hairstyle is a slick back with an abundance of hairspray, and I'm not doing the high-end hairsprays. They don't hold.
They don't hold.
I've got texture and Ashkenazi roots, okay? So I go, not even the fine mist Tresemme. I get the travel size. I have 700 of them. I don't know why the travel size is not fiscally responsible.
Better? No, it's
but
better.
They are better. They are pure alcohol and like demon semen. I don't know what the fuck's in
there's
it.
nothing. You could ride a motorcycle right now and your hair wouldn't move.
I could go through a hurricane.
Yeah, literally.
This shit ain't moving.
There's a helmet on.
And I've gone to Sephora and I bought all of like the flyaway sticks and those.
work.
That's for Hailey Bieber.
It's for Hailey Bieber. By the way, there's a lot of people out there, and we're so happy for you who have natural beauty. And
Great.
Like, that's how I feel too. I'm very with like finance stuff. I'm very type B, and so I'm always like, if you're the girl who's reading this, who's on the treadmill, walking on an incline with like your meal prepped, food and your hair washing schedule, like I'm so happy for you, but couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
But you could still get rich even if that's not you.
I want to talk to you about this because I present as a fiscally irresponsible person, but that's not true.
No,
really.
you're a Jewish girl.
No,
You're
it's
on
in my
your
blood.
shit. Yeah, you're on your shit. But also we can talk about getting rich kids.
See, here's
I'm
what
really
I'm
good at
concerned
that.
about. I don't want to share the fruits of my labor with my son.
I love that.
I'm not raising a trust fund baby.
So you're not interested in putting money away for him at all?
I am, but I'm concerned about access to said funds because I know a lot of trust fund babies.
Yeah.
Me no likey. I need this child to have grit, hustle.
Yeah.
I don't want to help him too much in that arena at all.
Yeah.
Because I see the outcome a lot of times. I don't know how to turn my vibrate off of my Ring notifications, so I have to just put it on the floor.
Put it on the phone. On the floor.
Sorry, because it'll just keep popping
you're
up.
good.
I can't figure out these logistics.
Yeah.
I need to find the happy medium between setting him up. Like I want him to be able to have opportunities if he wants to go to like a specialty school for like a conservatory, whatever that is. I'm thinking rock star. So I'm just planning for him to go to Berkeley, which is very expensive. We don't know if he'll get a scholarship.
Oh, okay.
However, I want him to be able to help him, buy a home with his future husband or whatever. But
may you be so lucky.
May I be so lucky?
Yes.
And I'm really trying. It's not.
It's not working. It really is like it's just nature.
I know. He's not giving any homosexual energy, and it's really upsetting to me because I've put the work in.
My sister is lesbian, and I was with her wife this weekend, and she was reminding me that when my sister was growing up, like her doll's name was like Jim.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there were signs.
Yeah. I'm like, cool. So like this really was something that like was on the wall. Like,
Oh.
yeah. Like,
1000%. My best friend Max, I knew he was gay as a Care Bear my whole life. And he was putting on this charade of being like, oh, like, I'm going to fuck girls. And I'm like, you're not. And then we were in high school and he was like taking me to like a pop-up Britney Spears concert in the Barney's Warehouse sale. And I was like, dude, not Helen Keller doesn't think you're fucking straight, but like I went along with the program. You know what I mean?
yeah, because you don't want to be the one who outs them.
Then I ended up being the one that outed him, kind of.
But he's sort of grateful for it.
Sure. He called me and was like, I have something to tell you. And I was like, what, you're gay? And he was like, well, yeah, but what if I wasn't going to say that? I'm like, well, then you're welcome. I made this very easy for you. And I was like, literally everyone knows. He's like, really? I'm like, everybody fucking knows. Yeah. This is not like groundbreaking.
There's not.
We're not going to do a press release that you're fucking gay. Yeah, we know.
You know.
Speaking of Leora.
Special
thank
delivery.
You so much.
Cheers, girl.
Decaf?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers,
great. Cheers.
girl.
Thank you so much.
Oh, a little something to take the edge off.
Oh my God, with the plastic straw.
Jackie and I both went to this. We really do fall for the Instagram of it all. But it is good. Like Leora really does hit.
It kind of fucks with that frozen coffee.
I know.
It reminds me of a Frappuccino.
But skinnier.
Yeah, because I tried to do the skinny order at the Frappuccino.
No, you can't do Starbucks. It's like I don't even know what to get there. I get so overwhelmed. And then I get scared of it 2 sips in because I'm like, what if I did it wrong? And like this is like, because you know what makes you fatter than anything? Drinking sugar.
Eating is cheating.
Eating is cheating, as we know from. That's what I was saying to Jackie is that, really where our Venn diagram aligns is Lauren Sanchez. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so crazy to me that you worked with her and that
yeah.
she gave you diet advice.
It was unbelievable. And like I said earlier, it really was coming from a loving place. It was not coming from a like eating is cheating, like a snarky mean girl eye roll place. It was like, if you want to make it in this biz, honey, lay off the everything bagels.
Yeah.
And joke's on her because I'm still having bagels pretty regularly, fluctuating as always. And I'm doing okay.
You're doing great, but she definitely doesn't fluctuate. No, she's like really like, did you see before the Met Gala, she lost 2 pounds by doing a firefighter's workout? She was like, I went to the NY like FD and I did their workout and it was so intense. And I was crawling on the floor wearing the big suit and I lost 2 pounds.
Oh my God, she's a star.
They also just like mess up the media so badly for the Met Gala. Like that being like what you talk about is so when everyone's already so upset at you for being like a billionaire.
It's like, it's not exactly fashion.
Yeah,
you know? Like keep that to yourself, sweetie.
Or like Jeff Bezos last week doing that interview where he looked like the Greek shipping hair and he was like, even if they raised taxes for me, it wouldn't help the school teacher in Queens.
Ooh.
And I was like, Jeff, like,
zip it.
Yeah, zip it. Like, it would help the school teacher in Queens, babe. Like, you've got a lot of money. You got to give some of it back to the country.
Okay, I want to talk about money with you.
Yeah, let's talk about money.
It's not really something we cover a lot on this podcast, unless we're talking about like my irresponsible spending.
I'm coming down.
Oh. Okay, yeah, come down.
Yeah,
I know.
thank God.
I got to come down a little bit.
Okay,
too.
yeah,
it's not working. Okay. First, I want to start with something that is tangible for the listeners and most importantly, me.
Yes.
What are things that we can purchase? I'm talking about rationalizing extravagant purchases for the sake of a tax write-off or an investment purpose. What are things that we can lay our head down on the pillow at night and feel good about spending obscene amounts of money on?
Okay, well, there's like 2 schools of thought with this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to tell you the tax ones, but also I just want to tell you that I feel like as women, we have been so screwed by laser hair removal. It doesn't work, and you're told to go, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars. I got the Braun at-home laser hair thing. It's like $300. I think I got it on Black Friday sale for like $250.
Yeah.
I use it once a week. I have no hair. So
shut up, because I've been seeing that, and
it actually works.
So much money on laser hair removal.
Same.
They keep coming back.
No, I got a bare puss. Like, we're doing great.
Wow.
Like, everything is coming together for me since I got this device. So I think that whenever you can get something like, and now my friend takes it too far and she's doing micro needling at home to herself. And I think, okay, that's a little far.
Dial
but
that back.
that's just like a hot tip. But then when it comes to like things that you can buy that are good tax write-offs, you and I are in a good position because we have our own businesses.
Damn right.
So a lot of things can be
Wardrobe.
Yeah, wardrobe.
Jewelry.
Art is a really big one.
I know.
Art you can depreciate. You could also donate it at face value and then you get that tax write-off. That's really big.
Wow.
So these are all really good ones. I mean, when you're your own business, you can pretty much write off everything. But for most people, they're taking the standard deduction because they just have like a 9 to 5 like paycheck job. And I think that's where the tax code gets a little confusing because there aren't as many opportunities to play with it because you're not your own business. But the best thing you can do is just max out your tax advantaged accounts. Like, really make sure that you are maxing out your Roth IRA and your 401k, and your health savings account is really big too, because that's all going to bring down your taxable income, which means that you have
So when you get the option to put money into one of those accounts versus pay it in taxes, you always want to do the top, like if you, whatever, as much money as you can possibly deposit into that account.
That's what I always say. Like, you want to hide as much money as you can from Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam sucks. And so for the normal person, what that means is...
He's a creepy uncle that tickles.
He's a tickly uncle. We all have the same one, which is so weird. And it's like, we got to stay away from him.
Yeah.
So yeah, max out your Roth IRA. And if you're above the income limit, you can do a backdoor Roth. And then, if you have a 401k plan...
The only type of backdoor I'm doing is a backdoor Roth.
Do you do backdoor?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I mean Roth, but
Roth, not other. Yeah.
No. That is really close.
Really, really, really. He knows. Andrew knows.
Oh yeah, no, he knows. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Does he want you to do it to him?
No. Oh my God. Can you imagine? By the way, if that was ever a conversation, first of all, I would tell everybody. Secondly, I would No, I don't know about that. Do straight couples do that, you think? Really?
I don't know. Like
Like pegging a dude?
pegging a dude is like an interesting energy.
That's not
Couldn't be for me.
No, could not be for me.
Yeah, I like to be passive.
Oh,
You know, like it's like you don't want to be too involved in what's happening.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just
I
lay
have
there.
a busy day. We're girl bosses. Like it's not my business. Like
It is so not my business.
Yeah, it's like do what you need to do.
Right, totally. How long have you been dating your boyfriend? He's going to love this conversation.
He obviously is not allowed to listen to this, and no one can tell him. It's been a very short time, but we are in love.
Really?
And I really shouldn't talk about him, so I'm not going to too much.
Okay, don't.
But the one thing that I wanted to say about it was like because I'm keeping him private, it is sort of like that vibe of having the kid who's private. It feels like, and so yeah.
I like the idea of the private kid.
But I'm not going to do that. I mean, my kid is going to be. My sister has a baby, and she's they're like lesbian moms, like so concerned about the AI, like da da da. She told me that if I put a heart on his face and I put it on Instagram, that the pedophiles know how to remove the heart.
What?
And then I looked it up. I was like, that's not true. They don't know how to remove the heart.
No.
Like that's made up. But then I have other friends who literally are just fully like posting the baby, like couldn't be. My friend is trying to become an influencer and he's like, I think I should do it. He was a gay Tribeca dad. He's like, I think I should just do it through the baby. And I was like, that's so crazy to just go completely the other direction where you're then leveraging the baby to get famous.
Yeah, I don't love that, to be honest. I think that if Clyde was a girl, I would feel differently about posting him on the internet.
He's so cute, though. We need the pics.
But he's so fucking cute.
He's like
such
perfect.
A star.
The blonde.
I mean, I really can't tell because I look back at pictures of him when he was a baby and he was very ugly. And I didn't see it then.
Oh, really?
So now I'm like, am I a crazy, like, I just like need.
You need to be like checked.
I need to be checked. Like, is he as adorable as I think he is? I think
he is.
I think so.
No, I think he is.
But like, I'm prepared for an awkward stage. And once he's old enough to understand like the internet and all of that, then I'm going to probably put the kibosh on it.
Yeah, because you don't want him to have screens.
No.
Definitely not.
It's like the only thing I care about.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I just think it's weird. Literally, anytime he tries to grab my phone, I'm like, no, phones are gross. And he doesn't even like understand, but I'm like, phones are gross. Phones are gross. Phones are the devil. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, wait, no, I have some specifics for you.
Oh, yeah, money. Sorry. The tax write-off. So for the regular person, just make sure that you do your tax advantage accounts. But then if you are someone who has your own business, get a good accountant and you can write off most things.
Write off that
shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about purses, jewelry.
Yes.
Those types of things. Like, what is an actual good investment and what is all bullshit?
So what I think is bullshit, Jackie, is this Birkin thing.
Okay, that's specifically what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah. And so let me preface this that like I am a vintage luxury handbag collector.
Okay.
I love playing the game. I love handbags. I have since I was little. So it's like just like a really fun thing for me, but it is a hobby and it's not something that I look to help me grow wealth. And I think that what's really messed up is that on the internet, you see all of these influencers posting their, that they spent $20,000 on a bag as an investment. And it's like, okay, great. Yeah, if you resold the bag, you're maybe going to get, 12,000 back, 15 back, but you're not making money on it. Like if you get like the regular Birkin that everyone's offered that there's a million in production, you could get it secondhand in a heartbeat. Yeah, you might love the bag and that's great. Buy the bag if you love it, but that's not your retirement.
Right.
Let's not call it an investment, just call it a fancy, gorgeous handbag. I think they're beautiful.
Totally. Let's not make it like a financial flex or like a sound. Okay.
No, it's like girl math. It's like, oh, you have to like convince yourself that this is this thing to afford it or to do it. But I don't know. It's not an investment at all. Watches can be.
Right.
They're a bit more than a handbag, but your girl, Lauren Sanchez, I would say she actually is getting your girl.
We're very, very close, everybody.
Let's get her on the horn.
Right. I probably still have her old number from, 2008, which I'm sure has changed 14 times since then, but God bless her.
But she's definitely like, there's this guy in Paris who works at Hermes.
I know the guy.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
What's his name? Michael Koss?
Yes.
Yeah, I see him everywhere.
He's everywhere, and he's like the guy that everyone goes to if you're in Hollywood to get your Birkins.
He's the gatekeeper.
He's the dealer. He can get you anything. But you know that he's offering Lauren the crocodile Birkin that there's 3 of that has the diamond like enclosure and whatever. And if you have that Birkin and you never wear it, yeah, that's going to be really valuable because it's scarce. But if you go and you're getting the like Togo leather, gray or black or brown or the ones that any of these girls are getting, it's, you know, completely bastardized and it's not actually the investment that you think it is.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't want it. That doesn't mean
totally.
That,
Two things can be true, but let's not make it like this is like the greatest investment.
Yes,
and
it's not.
Listen, have I said that publicly? Of course.
Of course.
I'm like, it's an investment.
Yes.
I'm turning a new leaf and I don't want one anymore.
Wow. Okay. I love it. Because by the way, I have one and it's so heavy.
Brag.
I got it secondhand. People make so much fun of me for it. By the way, I get fully cyberbullied. They're like, it's not even good condition. Like, I'm like, shut up. It's patinaed like an Olsen twin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mary Kate.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
You don't get it. I bought it from a divorcee who was selling everything.
Nice.
Got it on a fire sale.
Fun.
Yes. It has great vibes, of course. But I never wear it.
Right.
So it's like, you know, I think there's so many cooler bags to get.
I know.
Yeah. But you can get some of your, I mean, I feel the same way with Chanel. Chanel, I've tried to resell. We love Chanel. I love a Chanel bag. I especially love the vintage ones when it's like the Princess Diana era where there was actually gold plated and the leather was actually amazing quality. Right now, I don't think the quality is even a hair as good. It's like really not worth it. To me, buy vintage. It's the way to go. But like even with those, I can resell any of my vintage Chanel bags, but I'm not going to probably get as much money as I paid for them out of it.
Right.
But I'm still going to recoup some of it, which is better. Like if I buy something at Zara, then I put it on, you know, Poshmark and I'm getting $2. So you're going to recoup more, but you're never going to make money.
I think the moral of the story is that buy what you love, but let's not make it like this is a financial investment decision. Like this is just shopping and we're rationalizing and whatever helps you sleep at night or gets the deal done, but like let's not get crazy with it.
But also people are so obsessed with looking rich instead of being rich.
Oh my God. By the way, it's the pandemic of 2026.
There was just an article in the New York Times, brag, I read, about influencers who have hundreds of thousands of followers who teach people how to fake rich. And so it, to me, comes from this whole idea of like financial nihilism where it's like Gen Z and millennials have inherited this world that feels like it's so stacked against them. And like, you know.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Because that really is the narrative like, well, you know, how are people supposed to own homes and this and that because of the cost of living and this flexing. And you go on Instagram and every bitch has got a Birkin and is on a boat and on this, that, the other thing. And it's not real, guys.
I know.
And what do you think like the psychology behind that is? Everyone just wants to appear successful or wealthy or what's going on?
I think that it's I call it learned financial helplessness. I talk about it in the book and it's where you like think that the cards are so stacked against you that you give up.
That nothing matters and like fuck it, take the trip, buy the bag.
Yeah,
like,
we're on a floating rock and like the world is burning and like, you know, any of those I see it all the time. I'll read AMAs from influencers and it's like the followers are asking them how they manage their money and they're like, to be honest, I don't. Like the world's so crazy. I just buy shoes, you know?
Totally.
It's so bad. And
that was me in like 2012, I would say. Like my car got repossessed, but I was still saving up any dollar I could find to like buy some ridiculous pair of shoes with nowhere to go. I didn't have a fucking car. I couldn't afford groceries, but like I just I never spent more time, not money because I didn't have it, but more time curating an aesthetic of wealth when I had no fucking money.
And then you look at, that's so real, Jackie. And then you look at actual rich people and they are not stunting.
No.
Like the richer you
they
are.
They ain't stunting on these hoes. It is dialed all the way back. They're in a Patagonia, living their life.
They're comfortable. They've got ergonomic shoes on because they care about their foot health.
Totally. Like, an orthopedic shoe insole.
100%. Maybe they're wearing UPF clothing. They don't want to, they don't want any skin cancer. Like they're dressing functionally. And to me, that is the dream. Like that's the next level. Like I'm like, I want that life.
100%.
Yeah. So I mean, my issue is I love fashion, but I feel like fashion to me is different than trying to look rich.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like we both look great, but it's like, you know, this top's from Mango. Like this,
Love Mango.
You know, like this was like a brand gave it to me, like whatever. It's like it's not like I'm wearing anything that says like Chanel, Gucci, Versace sometimes, but you know, as Jenna Lyons said, only one logo at a time.
One logo at a time.
Yes.
And I would just like everyone to know that my jeans are Abercrombie.
There you go. And that's brave to share.
Yeah,
You need the high and you need the low.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
do.
I think people are obsessed with looking rich instead of being rich, but you have to actually think about your future, and that's what Future Rich Person is about.
Yeah.
About actually thinking about
Everybody
tomorrow.
should read this book, by the way, because it fucking matters. It's important. And if you read one thing, it's this.
Or listen to it. I do
Listen
the
to
audiobook.
Honestly, because I feel like there's a real lack of information that is tangible, specifically for like women in like millennial women about saving money and how to manage money once you have it.
Well, and also what happens with saving is, especially
saving.
for women, they save too much money.
Right.
And so the only way to actually grow wealth is to invest it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but we like to see it all like stacked up, just sitting in
Totally.
our checking account. It makes us feel safe. Like we want to have the money under the mattress.
Yes.
And that's actually, you're hurting yourself by doing that. You're losing money due to inflation by doing that. In order to keep up, cost of living has gone up 67% since 2000.
Oof.
Wages have only increased 7%. So two things are true with that. One, we have to be investing, so we're keeping up with the cost of living, but also you have to be negotiating too. Like you're someone who I actually think about as a negotiator because I'm here. We're at Podcast One. Last I knew of your network, you were at Dear Media.
Yep.
You're wheeling and dealing. Yeah, you're all over town. You're getting the most that you can for your work. Like,
and it's not personal. Like it's so funny because I don't think people understand that podcasting is a business and you shop your show.
Yep.
It's not like you have to shop it. You're working with a catalog. I have 7 million episodes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you know, as the contracts come and go, you have to just make good business decisions. And that's kind of what happens. You know what I mean? People try to like make it dramatic or behind the scenes, but it really is just that. You know what I mean?
But women lose
And
out
you have
on
to negotiate. You have to ask for what you think you deserve.
ask for more.
Way more, by the way.
Yeah. Ask for way more than you think you deserve because they're going to come down.
Yeah.
But women lose out on more money than the gender pay gap due to not negotiating.
Really?
And so you have to negotiate. That's huge. You have to
Yes.
invest and you have to negotiate. Mm-hmm. And then the other part of it is you have to figure out how to spend less but better because we are in this age of frictionless finance where we're all using Apple Pay, like Apple Pay in.
Oh, girl.
It's so crazy. It's like
so bad.
Monopoly money.
It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real.
I've had to really clock that within.
It's
Because it's hard. Late at night, right before
Yeah,
bed.
yeah.
Sometimes like last night, oh my God, I have to show you. I bought, first of all, I'm like almost 5 months pregnant. Okay, I don't need to be buying 7-inch platforms, but I found these Valentino platforms on sale. They are so fucking cute.
I do
They're
wanna see.
brown with a big chunky gold chain. They are stripper shoes. Okay, I have nowhere to go. I will die if I wear these. Last night, I just take my Unisom and my B6. I'm about to pass the fuck out, and I just go ka-ching.
Yeah.
Purchase.
uh-huh.
And I'm like, what? Why? Whoa, we made it through a whole day
Yeah.
without a stupid purchase.
Yeah.
I got excited. They were on sale.
Yeah.
They had one pair left.
Yeah.
It was in my size. And I got a little tingle in my vagina. Went night-night.
And then when they arrive, you're not even going to care.
No, I'm not going to. It actually, it's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. I love the feeling of buying things.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love clothes.
Yes.
I am attracted to things. You know what I mean? If
You
it's
have the
sparkly,
spendies. That's what I call it, the spendies.
I have the spendies.
Yeah.
And there's something so gratifying, satisfying about finding like a sparkly top, anything that it's not practical, but
Yeah.
sometimes I just fall in love with things.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to save it for a rainy day. And even just looking at it in the closet makes me so happy. But the abundance of things that I own that are not practical and that I'm never going to wear. but I have for a rainy day to look at is concerning. And there's so much shit and stuff that when I go to a party, I can't even put things together because what am I supposed to do with a Paco Rabanne hot pink paillette mini skirt, a emerald green fur, like just crazy shit.
You don't have like a white t-shirt.
No.
There's I know that was something I really had to work on with my wardrobe too, where I was like, ooh, girl, like you do need like a basic.
Like, I don't know that I have, like, a black trouser.
Yeah.
But if you want, like, a fringe crop top, like, I've got you.
You've got it.
Do you need, like, a chainmail gown? Sure thing. Like, feathers, any color feather you need, come to my fucking house. Any feather you need. I've got a turquoise Attico feather gown.
Stop.
Where the fuck am I? Like, for years. The Rabanne collection, crazy. I can't wear Rabanne. It's too cold or it's too hot. Those are the outfits, the designer that does all, like, the metal discs, paillettes. If you're going to a music festival, you'll burn alive. If you're going somewhere cold, you will freeze to death.
It's really if it's your wedding after party. That's when you can wear Paco, I think. But it's like...
But you got to run a blow dryer over it.
100. It's so cold. I have the bag, and when I wear the bag, like, and I'm wearing like a tank top, you're freezing.
And it snags on everything.
And nothing fits in the bag because it's chainmail. So it's like you put a lip gloss in and it falls out.
What are we doing?
It's so what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
But it makes me happy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm all about putting your money towards what you value. You can have anything, but you can't have everything. But if you really value like this fabulous wardrobe collection and like you're someone who it's like, I feel like when you walk in your closet and you see all those things,
people get excited about it.
I'm excited about it.
It's fun.
It's fun. It like makes you. You know what I mean? Like it's part of your allure.
It's all I've ever dreamed of.
Yeah. So
it's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah. But then what are things that you say no to that you don't buy?
Not much. I've tried to veer away from the shopping into like my home.
Oh, yeah, I know you do a lot of decorating.
I do a lot of decorating.
You have a gift.
Thank you.
Yes.
I really like to invest in things in the home because I enjoy them. They're special to me. I don't know that that's a practical investment. I don't fucking care. My home is my fortress. I love art. I love materials like fabric. Like that's something that is very important to me. Hardware, fixtures, lighting. Like I get crazy with all that stuff. But it's not about having like the fanciest, coolest, hot, like I really take so much time looking for things and hunting for things and
the foreplay of it.
Oh my God. I'm redesigning my son's room right now because we're going a little more adult. I mean, he's like not even 3, but I'm like, I just like want a little bit more of a mature masculine vibe in the room.
You give him like a cigar parlor.
No, by the way, his room already looks like that. There's black walls.
Stop.
I have like this Missoni black and white like zebra wallpaper on the ceiling. He's got like a mid-century unlacquered brass fixture, a lucite crib.
He has like a fireplace.
Totally. He's got some whiskey and a vintage decanter right by the diapers, you know. But I'm like, I literally said this to my husband last night. I was like, I want to redo Clyde's room while I'm like doing the new baby's nursery. And he's like, why? Like, it's so cute. Like, he's fucking not even 3. And I was like, I just like feel like we need to go more masculine, sexy, coked in, kind of just like a sexy, vibey room. He's like, Jackie, he's not even 3. Most kids have like giraffes on their walls. His walls are completely black. We only have like adult art. Like it's very, very sexy. So now I'm like trying to look for it not to be overly specific, like a green marble bar cart.
So stop it. Yes. You're getting him a bar cart. To put the diapers on?
No, to put books on.
Dead.
Yeah.
It's actually inspired.
No, it's very inspired. I have a whole mood board. I'll show it to you later. And we're doing window treatments, new window treatments. Pierre Frey, you know, got to get really crazy. I'm like, if you touch these, you will go to an orphanage, but like enjoy your beautiful window treatments. It's important to me.
I think that investing in the home, though, you get such an ROI because it's, you know, it's the same way I feel about buying like a good coat or shoes or something where it's something that you're going to wear so much more. Like I never understand buying a dress.
Really?
No, like, I mean, of course, I understand buying a dress, but it's like I wear the same dress to every wedding. I got this one Dries dress that was a nice dress. I bought it, but it's like I've worn it to maybe 8 weddings.
Great.
And it fits so well. It's like the perfect wedding dress, whatever. But it's
Yep.
like, that to me makes so much more sense than buying a new dress for every wedding when it's like, okay, men are wearing the same suit to every wedding.
true.
So it's like, why do I have to do that? Versus if I buy a nice coat, then I'm wearing the coat like a million times. Or if I'm buying like a
That's
nice
true.
light fixture, you're using that light fixture
Every damn day.
yeah. So, it makes sense. But it's about having the balance and also understanding what you can spend. I think that's the issue too, is that people compare themselves to other, like I do this series on Instagram where I'll break down what the amount is of some, like, okay, Harry Styles bought Zoe Kravitz an engagement ring for over $1 million. It's beautiful. But then when I ran the numbers of his net worth, that actually equaled like the $1 million ring was the same as a regular American who makes like $56,000 a year buying a $5,000 to $7,000 ring, which is the average that people spend on an engagement ring.
Right. So it's all relative.
It's all relative. So it's like, okay, you might hear Jackie, talking about her window treatments and all these things and be like, oh, should I do that too? Whatever. But it's like, A, that's what you value. And B, you can afford it because based on your income
For
level.
now, until I get canceled.
Yeah, but I feel like you're uncancelable.
Well, we'll see. The day is young. I try every year, you guys. I've really put my heart and soul into it. It's not working. It's kind of amazing.
It is amazing.
I've said some pretty fucked up shit. I hear people get canceled for things, and I was like, that is child's play. Child's play. But you know what the secret is? It's just so frequent and so... I've trained the audience not to really react.
Like, I think that we would cancel you if you weren't saying those things.
Totally.
Like, I would know that it was like a zombie apocalypse if you weren't like dropping those hot takes.
And I feel like the more you censor yourself, the more you have to hide.
100%.
Like, if you let it all out there, like, I've got no fucking secrets. I'll talk about anything, anytime, anywhere, any day.
I do that too in the book. Like, people, there's a whole thing with like financial experts where a lot of them are very, like, the whole thing is like being self-made, like this sort of fetishization of the American dream, starting from zero, which like is so amazing and so hard to do.
Yes.
But like, I came at it from a different perspective because I grew up on the Upper East Side. I had what I call in the book a Wall Street father, a WSF, and I still learned nothing and had no financial literacy. And by the way, this is why with generational wealth, 90% of it is gone by the second generation and 70% of it is gone by the third generation. Because you can inherit money, but you don't inherit financial literacy.
Right.
And so, like, in telling my story, like, that is important to talk about. Like, it's not something that I hide. Like, you have to own who you are because it's what brings you to the table in whatever way you show up.
I love this sponsor. Do not fast forward. Little spoon, little spoon, little spoon. Okay. What is your take on someone like an Amanda Francis who
Oh, I was going to ask you about her.
sells courses on how to
Charlatan.
manifest wealth
Yeah.
and this, that, the other thing? What is your consensus on that?
Well, I was thinking about her when you were saying that you were like your car was being repossessed and you would be like rubbing two nickels together to like get a designer thing or whatever that sort of makes you feel the vibe because she says to do that.
Right.
She literally tells you
Which,
to.
for the record, I completely disagree with. I do not recommend, like, food first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like build your emergency fund. Yeah.
And it was very much so, I will speak from my own experience, I was floundering greatly. I had no vision, no direction, no goals, no opportunities.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed. Therefore, I thought, maybe if it looks like I kind of have my shit together, this will be easier to overcome.
Yeah.
And I was in severe debt. I opened a bunch of credit cards that I could not afford, maxed them all out to just kind of live with less shame of being jobless. I had just started this podcast. I was making $0, really banking on it to work out. Hallelujah. But like was in a severe deficit for fucking years.
And then it wasn't until the podcast hit that you were able to get out?
Yeah, and I luckily was with my husband, who I lived with him. I drove his car.
Yeah.
He kept me fed.
You had a sugar daddy.
I was basically, yes, and it was really low stakes. We had bars on our windows. It wasn't great. We were not rolling in it, but like we shared a car, a sensible, a Kia, and we would drive each other to and from work or whatever. And we were living, the best that we could.
Yeah.
But I had no source of income for many years. And it was very difficult. very difficult. But no one would know because I was like, woo! And I was like, it's fine. Everything's going to work out. And I think about when she says that, sometimes you should do that and you should, what is it? Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
I don't love a fake it till you make it. Hindsight 2020. I mean, I think it's fraudulent, embarrassing, and really insecure, rooted in insecurity.
I completely agree with that. But I also think that, Jackie, one thing that strikes you, what you're saying is like you have an amazing money mindset. Like you, even in those hard times, were so future oriented. Like you could see your future rich person or your future like successful person, and you were chasing her every day.
I wasn't worried for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Call it deep delusions. I was not worried at the time. I was like, oh, this is just like a transition period, but like I'm going to be fine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I was really, and my family was super concerned, and everyone was like, this dumb bitch. And I was like, no, it's going to be fine. I remember saying to my husband every single day, and it's so funny because anytime I start to talk about this on a microphone, I get a little uncomfortable because I feel like talking about money is so gross,
It's not gross. We need to talk about it more, especially as women.
We really do,
Yeah.
because I will tell you, I want to give a little shout out to Stassi Schroeder, actually, because since we're, this is the theme of the episode. When I started podcasting, I was making $0 fucking dollars. I signed a TLC shit deal, lots of recoupable fees. Nobody in my life was in entertainment.
Yeah.
And I was very, very adamant. Like, this was my thing. I didn't want to involve my dad. I didn't want to, I was like, I'm signing my contract. I'm starting my own business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so naive and stupid. So I had been podcasting for like 3 years and I was still making no money. And at that point, podcasting had kind of taken a turn. When I started, I didn't even have an iPhone. There was no Spotify. There was no categories. There was six.
You were so early.
So early. There were 6 podcasts. So I had no idea. I was able to chart. I was able to break in because there was quite literally no other fucking
So
shows.
amazing. You really saw the opportunity.
But I didn't. I would love to think that I was like this, really smart.
Yeah.
I got very, very lucky.
Yeah.
I would never say anything different. Okay. It like very happened, kismet, whatever. Stassi Schroeder, I remember talking to her after I met her, and she had also had a podcast very early on. And I remember her being like, oh, isn't it the best? Like, people don't really know about it, but like, it's such a great earner. You make so much money. And I was like, I don't have a car. And I was like, yeah, totally. And at that time, like, I had built enough of an audience. Me and her were kind of like right on the same page.
Yeah.
And I remember we went out one night, and I finally just asked her. I was like, what, like, I have kind of this weird deal because it was a podcast deal, but it was more of a production deal, and there's recoupable, blah, blah, blah. And I said, how much should I be making like per month, like on this show? Like if I'm doing these ads, I've seen no ad revenue. And she told me the number and I nearly fainted because I was like, I knew had similar downloads. I knew we were in a similar vortex. And I thought, I haven't made that. What she was making in a month, I hadn't made in a year ever in my life.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it because I was collecting $0 at that point. I was just getting a talent fee. And I remember because she shared that with me, only because Stassi told me, which is an awkward conversation to have with a friend, I then went back to my network and was like, what the fuck is going on? I got a lawyer. I asked to be let out of my contract, which they luckily, by the grace of God, let me leave. Because I was like, you got to let me go. This is not fair. Like, I'm making no money.
Yeah.
Like, I have all these. I can't get a spreadsheet. I don't know what the recoupable fees are. I'm recording ads. And I kind of like got crazy about it and was able to then move to a different network, sign a new deal, have some intel. But without her, I would have not known that was even a possibility because I was so green and uninformed and I didn't understand the business at all. At all. So in a certain way, we do kind of have to talk about it.
You do.
Men do all the time.
Men do all the
Not to be like a bra-burning feminist, but it's not as disgusting as it is in my head.
No, it's not disgusting at all. And like, that's a really good friend too. And it also shows you that like, there's such a floor to how much we can cut. And I think as women, we're told so much that financial success is deprivation, that we should cut the latte, skip the avocado toast. I once read a thing about rewashing paper towels. And
All right.
I feel like it's like
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy, but it's like they almost want us to focus our energy on that to distract us from the fact that there's no ceiling to how much you can earn.
Mm-hmm.
And, your story, of course, reminds me of Rihanna. Because Rihanna,
we're very similar.
I always think about you guys in the same breath.
Most people do.
Guilty. But when she started, she, came from Barbados, signed to Rock Nation, immediately was like making hits, went on a world tour.
I came up from the Valley.
Yeah, it's like really similar.
I went to public school.
Ponder Replay, public school, like it's the same.
So similar.
But they gave her like accountants that she just blindly trusted. And then she was on a world tour performing every single night and came back and tried to buy a house. Couldn't buy a house because she didn't have enough money. And her taxes were all messed up. And when she actually looked at everything, she was like, what the actual fuck, you guys?
Yeah, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the accountants were taking like all of her money. Like they were like screwing her so badly. And then she wrote, Bitch Better Have My Money about them and took control of everything and now obviously billionaire. But, I think that that's really an important story that you shared because it's really not about where you're starting from. It's about where you're going, which is why, again, the term future rich person, because I always say, it doesn't matter if you spilled the milk as long as you didn't lose the cow, right? So it's like we can have a bad deal happen to us. We can have things. You can go
It's
through
actually
divorce.
very valuable in a lot of ways
Yes,
to have
you
a
learn.
bad deal because like
You'll never happen again. Look
it's-
at you now. You move all the time networks. You know what your bottom line is. You're like on top of your shit. You're like,
I used to take it I used to like be a little bit more personal with it where like, oh, we're friends and we're this and that. And that's all gone to the wayside.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody else is doing that. Like this isn't show friends.
no.
Show business.
You have your real friend. Yeah, it's not show friends. It's show business.
No.
100%.
And you gotta like, it was
We
funny.
can be charismatic. We can have good relationships. But at the end of the day, you have to be about your bottom line.
Totally. And I now have a child, another one on the way, and we ain't fucking around.
No, you need a lot of money to raise kids. It's crazy.
Oh, God. Especially if you don't want to be so hands-on.
I don't want to be hands-on at all. I'm literally
Being a hands-off mother is very expensive.
I am planning for that already.
Wait, can I tell you the craziest thing that just happened? And I've been having such a beautiful conversation with you that I forgot all about it.
I want to hear.
Fuming
I
in the
need to
car.
hear.
So I just came from doing Jeff Lewis Live on the radio.
Yes.
Okay. And I had I was interviewing night nurses last week. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
And one of them, I have the same woman that I've used for Clyde, who I love her.
Yeah.
Like I want to crawl inside of her. Like that's my bitch.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And unfortunately, with our scheduling, it's around the holidays, so she's going to need a lot of time off. And I really need.
You need someone.
At
I would be the same way.
I need someone every single day.
Especially you got a 2-year-old, whatever.
And if it ain't her, like I just love her so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're trying to make it work where we have her come and then somebody else come. Okay, so I'm interviewing more people and. So I meet with this woman. Her name's Lillian. I'd like to name the puppy. God bless her. And she comes over. She was recommended by another person, actually not Jeff. And she presents me this binder with all of her references, this, that, the other thing. It needs to be said that I don't even know if type B mom fits my mold. I am as lax and laissez-faire as of a mother as legally possible.
I think that's sort of like that's how I want to be. Because you feel like you still are you. Like I just don't want to lose myself to motherhood.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
You won't.
I'm like, I still want to do my shit and they can exist, but I want to
and you can. It's just, it
You have to
depends
yeah.
your hardwiring. I'm exactly the same. I love my son more than anything. I would do anything for him. I literally want to eat his whole fucking face.
Yeah.
But I am very much still the same person.
Yeah.
And I'm not a hovercraft. I don't get neurotic. I run the opposite. I'm like, everything's fine. He's fine. Rub a little dirt in it. You're good, girl.
Yeah.
I'm not that girl, okay? I just need the child to be alive at the end of the shift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as timing of bottles, wake windows, I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
Or temperature control, white noise versus brown noise. I prefer the bottles that are this.
Yeah.
The soap, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm literally, I can't even tell you. My son was 2 weeks old. That fucking bottle, I would just lick the nipple and put it right back in. Could not care less, okay? So I meet with this night nurse. She presents me this binder of all these references and families she worked with, and I'm going through it performatively because I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you seem cool. Like I'm a vibe person. If you feel easy and you've got a good energy, come on down. And I'm flipping through and I see a picture of her and Jeff Lewis and Jeff Lewis's daughter. And I'm like, oh my God, how funny. This is a friend of mine. And she's like, oh, I loved Jeff Lewis. Now, Jeff Lewis, God bless him, went through 9 night nurses in like 8 months, okay? There was a quick turnaround on the night nurses because he's not type B. He's as type A as humanly possible. He runs a very, very tight
I've seen
ship.
the show.
You know,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So I am on the opposite side of the spectrum. I'm making jokes with this woman. I was like, I don't care where you sleep, what you do, any of the things. And, you know, like, what's your availability?
Yeah.
Great. You know, Jeff, cool. I call Jeff. He's like, yeah, she was great, blah, blah, blah. So she leaves the house. Me and Andrew are like, oh, she's so sweet. You know, I like more of like a spunky, like feisty vibe.
Yeah.
Like Lupe was like throwing, like she'd have like a margarita with us on Fridays. You know what I mean? Like she was very,
She was in the mix.
that's people who come like into our house, they never want to fucking leave because it's like a fraternity party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got my family. We're like very much so you're in our house, like you're with us now. You know?
I love that. That's a good feeling.
It's one would think, okay? So I text this woman and I'm like, hey, it was so great meeting you. I thought she was a little professional for my liking.
Yeah, it
you know what
sounds
I
like
mean?
yeah.
Like she was very professional with her binders and her references and whatever. And we're just like not like those people. But I'm like, maybe this is a good thing, you know? Creating a boundary, more of a whatever. So I text her. I'm like, it was so great to meet you. Send over your contract, your rates. Like I'm looking for these dates, these whatever. No response. I hit her again. I said, if it's easier to...
No response.
No response.
You're getting ghosted.
Literally getting ghosted by this night nurse.
No, Jackie.
Text her back. I say, hey, if it's easier to send via email, here's my email. Once again, so great meeting you. No response. Send another text, just making sure, following up that you received the above. If you're busy, whatever, all good. No response, okay? I tell Jeff this morning on live radio. He goes, let me text her. He texts her saying, hey, Lillian, this is Jeff. I heard you met with my friend Jackie and her husband. They're like the nicest people, a great couple.
Yeah.
Like, hope it works out. She immediately texts him back saying, this is all on live radio. Texts him back saying, hi, Jeff. Great to hear from you. Yes, I met with Jackie and her husband. They asked that I do a 12-hour. Now, I have all the text messages. None of this happened. I called my husband. He's like, did she have a stroke? Like, what are you talking about? She says, they requested that I do a 12-hour awake window, which first of all, I don't even know what that
is.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
I was like, what is she talking about? And want me to sleep in a chair.
What?
That doesn't exist. I'm like, what chair? Is it tufted? Are we going mid-century?
Yeah.
Am I going antiquing? Like, what kind of fucking chair? We don't have a chair.
You're like, wait, should I get a chair?
She basically said they asked that I don't sleep for the entire shift, and I don't think that I can do that. It's not good for me. Like making it seem like we were like Guantanamo Bay,
Yes.
like Alcatraz Island, like torturing this woman, asking her not to sleep while we watch. I literally said to her, I was like, you can come, you could watch a movie, you could have a Negroni.
Yeah, go have a cig.
Just like, literally,
whatever you need, girl. Yeah.
I said, you can sleep here. You could sleep in the guest room adjoining. You could sleep. We're going to have a day bed. Like wherever you want, whatever you want, just feed the kid.
Whoa.
And then still hasn't responded to me. And I'm like, what the
Yeah, what
fuck?
the? Well, she ain't it.
No shit, not a fit. And then I started thinking, I'm like, is it because of my email was the bitch Bible? Maybe she thought that was like weird. Maybe she's deeply religious. I'm trying to like, or she confused me with somebody
That's what I
else.
think. Maybe she confused you.
I'm
confused for you.
so mad.
Yeah, I'd be mad
because I'm
too.
like, this woman is sullying my name. I am objectively, we are like the easiest, and I really would not say this if it weren't true.
Yeah.
The easiest people to work
Yeah.
with of all time, especially when it comes to childcare.
Yeah.
We're good. We're chill.
Yeah.
Wild. So I'm going to send a follow-up text. I just need to draft it. That's what we call a bitch Bible cliffhanger. Wait for it.
Yeah, I'm
now
tuning
I
in next
feel a
week.
need to respond and be like, hey, is there confusion? Because I spoke with Jeff and you said that I asked you to stay awake for 12. That's not even legal.
And sleep in a chair.
What chair?
What chair?
I showed you the bedroom. I said there's a bedroom adjoining.
Yeah.
With a beautiful bed. I don't know. I'm confused.
That is so crazy.
Crazy. Sorry. Thanks for letting me vent. I know you have a heart out because you are a busy, busy woman.
Love you so much.
I love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
New
me.
York Times bestselling author
Yes.
Haley Sachs. Everyone, please go buy Future Rich
Or listen to
Person.
it.
Or
if you like
listen to
podcasts.
it.
Or come on Financial Tea Podcast, Jackie.
Would love
Do
to.
you ever come to New York?
Yeah,
But are you going to come before the baby?
maybe.
Okay, keep me in mind.
I'll do anything to leave the house.
Okay, just tell me when you're coming.
Okay, great.
And I'll set it up.
Oh, amazing.
You
Perfect.
are literally an amazing, like everyone who's been fan of Jackie forever, like I am you, I see you, I feel you. And
Thanks.
getting to sit down with her, it's as good as you would think.
Stop it. Clip that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi there, it's Becca Tobin. I am currently the mother of a 4-year-old, which means I have been through it, but I still have questions and maybe even a few answers. From surrogacy to toddler chaos, I have learned a lot and also not nearly enough. That's why I decided to launch Baby Gang, a 6-part series from the Lady Gang, where I'm getting real about fertility, parenting, and all the stuff nobody actually tells you. I'm bringing in some experts for the tough stuff and some other celeb moms and friends for parenting survival stuff. It's honest, it's messy, it's emotional, and yes, we are definitely laughing through it. Because whether you're in it, thinking about it, or just curious, we've got you. So join the Baby Gang wherever you get your podcasts.
At first, I didn't think it was real. I woke up to this blinding light, and I was transported to another place. Pluto TV. Then I heard a voice.
Come with me if you want to live.
There were thousands of movies and shows, and they were all free. The truth is ours. It's just so beautiful.
On Pluto TV, free streaming of Terminator 2, Fringe, Arrow, The 100, and The X-Files may cause excitement, loss of sleep, and sudden belief in extraterrestrials. No credit cards or alien encounters necessary. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.